Hey, want Jerry Springer komt zo. Heb ik al, Jerry Springer is nu echt binnen en hij neemt zijn bodyguard mee. Dus ik beloof je, als ik ooit op tournee... Wie staat? Oh, dat is de bodyguard van Jerry Springer. Hallo. Ga maar zitten hier. Hallo. Hey. Hallo. Come, sit down. Want to sit down or not? Yes. Hey. Weet je, hoe heet hij? Steve. Hey, Steve, it's your birthday today. Yes. Yes. And that's the reason you went to the Anne Frank house or not? We gaan even zingen voor hem. Lang zal die leven, lang zal die leven, lang zal die leven in de gloria, in de gloria, in de gloria. Hip, 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 hip. See you later, alligator. Sit down on my new couch, and I apologize for that because there is a human being who gave it last Saturday to me.
And where's that human being now?
Already dead, Mr. Springer. Would you be please so kind to sit down?
Oh, sure, that's your better side?
Yeah, that's my better. That's the autocue.
Yeah.
What did you do today?
Did a bunch of interviews in the morning, and then in the afternoon went to the Anne Frank Museum, which is a powerful place to go. And then...
Why?
One, personally, because my family went through that, and...
Through the Holocaust?
Yes.
They're not members of Anne Frank?
No.
No, they're from the Holocaust.
That's right. And then they told me to watch out for you, and I'm being real careful. So,
me too.
Yeah. So then they... but also, and I don't want to get too serious, but it's really a wonderful lesson for even those who have not experienced that, of the depths to which humanity can sink. I mean, this happened in my lifetime, you know, in this century, by a civilized society, otherwise civilized society. I mean, you walk through there and you see those pictures and you realize that story and you say, well, that must have been the medieval ages, they must have been barbarians. No, it was Europe. You know, our culture 50 years ago, and that is frightening. It tells you how careful we have to be to make sure we don't slip into that again.
Terrible things happen nowadays.
Sure.
When I watched the Jerry Springer show,
oh, yeah.
I think by
My
myself...
show's been called many things, but I don't know that it's ever been called the Holocaust.
No, not Holocaust.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no.
But it is, yeah, I know, it's a crazy show. The show is crazy, it's stupid, it's silly.
Don't do that every time. Every time when you discuss... I've been to New York 2 weeks ago. I saw you in The View, with the ladies in The View.
In The View, yes.
Yes, and
Are you following me?
Yes. with your friend Steve.
He's going to protect me.
He's my brother.
Yeah.
But
no, but
you're
getting
always
there.
No, thank you, but he won, like Bolt. But you always you you defend yourself by saying, oh yeah, it's a silly show. It's not a silly show. Why is this not a silly show? You must say that. Tell me that to me.
But it is silly.
No, why
I know it is.
Because you once said it's the right of speech.
Oh, well, that's okay. Okay.
You know what I want to hear from you?
Yes.
Okay. Give it a try.
This is what he wants me to say.
Not the final thought. Not the final thought. Yeah. Not the final thought.
No.
We're just beginning. Not the final thought.
No, the show's still on the air. This is a comfortable couch.
Yeah.
The guy may be
You want to buy
it's
it?
a good couch.
You do travel
I'd never get
business
customs.
class? No, you can. But explain.
Okay. The show is put on for entertainment. So the show is silly. It's not meant to be serious. It's just a show about outrageous people or normal people acting outrageously. That's what the show's about. When I talked about the First Amendment and freedom of speech, etc., then I was talking about people were attacking the right of these people to be on the air. And I was just saying, wait a second, these people have every right to be on the air. You know, television isn't just for the rich, the powerful, the famous, the well-spoken, whites. Television in America should be for all people of whatever your economic status is, wherever your parents were from, whatever. And that is what is important. I think American television has too often been one perspective, upper white middle class. And now you have my crazy show, and all of a sudden you have people that don't fit into that mold.
No, and they complain about that.
Yeah, they don't like those people, and you know what? They have a right to be on television too.
Okay, but then you say, okay, it's a silly show, apologize, it's a silly show, but you must be proud about such a terrible show.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But the people, no, you know
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey, Mother Teresa
Yes.
from the United States of America, she said, so take that with you to America. She said, oh, I will skip my contract, I will do a 2-year television because the awful Jerry Springer is on TV and he has better ratings than my program. But you must be proud.
Well, I don't apologize for the show. I think the show is silly, but I think it's okay to be silly once in a while. So I don't, please understand, I'm not apologizing for the show. I admit it's crazy and silly and it's not worth anything, but it's an hour of escapism.
Yeah.
I come here to Holland and people have been great, but people here are watching the show. It doesn't mean that people in Holland are crazy. It means that once in a while...
we have one person, yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, his name is Boeg. But you must meet him because, but he's not so good as you.
Oh, okay.
Because you are the good guy. The good guy who walks between the audience. And that's my, maybe you're wondering if I have any critics about your program. I have one. You want to hear it? I think you don't take enough responsibility for your program. And why is that? Because you always end the show with the final thought.
Right.
And my suggestion for you is start with a thought. Make your first thought. And then I say, oh, that's Jerry Springer, he thinks that about the subject. And not afterwards, because I was angry, I had a funny time, I had an angry time. I was always thinking, Mr. Springer, say something, not only...
If I gave the thought before the show began, or if I gave it at the very beginning of the show, it would be out of context because you wouldn't know what I was talking about. It is better to see it first, to see these people, hear their situation, see how they respond, and then say, in a similar situation, this is how you should respond, so you don't wind up looking like them or fighting or being crazy.
But sometimes
that's why you put the thought at the end.
you see
But good question anyway.
Thank you. Now is my turn.
But then there's old Bill and Sally, Jerry Springer soon. A little dose of talk show host. You won't see quiet
Good song, good song. That was your country and western time, eh?
That I will apologize
That was
for.
before your... It was before your operation, eh?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it, Mrs. Springer?
On my show, everyone has an operation.
Yes. No, not everyone.
No. But, no, yeah, that singing was horrible. Someone told me I had a voice for newspapers and a face for radio. Now, I don't think that's a compliment.
No, that's not a compliment. That's not a compliment at all.
I was drinking, and I sang that song. It's a country song, and I know it.
Yeah, we heard about it, but you thought we thought it was Whitney Houston avant la lettre? No,
I
that's
don't
really country
I don't want to
western.
know what those other buttons do.
No, this is the button when I say... So this is...
We use that a lot on our show.
Yeah, that's the reason I've got him. So tomorrow, and this was yesterday.
Het ruikt alsof je je oma aan het barbecuen bent.
It smells like you barbecue your grandmother. It was one of my guests last week who talks about grandmothers. En dit is...
Ik heb dat niet zo paraat en als ik het allemaal zou weten, dan zou ik de Bijbel wel geschreven hebben.
Dat is Hank Westbrook. I had one question. The person after before you go to the break, you always go to the right side, and there's the person with the big person. Who's that?
That's Richard Dominic. He's the executive producer of the show.
Ah, so he stands there and says, "All right, Jerry.
Yeah, he says.
High ratings, high ratings.
No, he's usually
We
saying.
beat Oprah." Who the fuck is Oprah? Why do you curse? Why do you beep any curse? Why do you beep? Because we have the freedom of speech. Why do you beep all the cursings?
Because we're required to by the American television regulations. There's certain words you're not allowed to say on the air. You can't censor an idea. There's no censorship of ideas, but certain words you're not allowed to say. Now, sometimes, if the show's real boring, we'll bleep just normal words just to make people at home think that there's a big fight going on.
We don't know nothing about your private life, so go ahead. No, but
And it was unbelievable.
are you married?
I don't talk about my private life.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Never?
Never.
So when I ask you things about things, you say, I don't talk about it.
Right.
That's not.
It just drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
That's not the freedom of
Newspapers-
speech.
Oh yeah, I have the freedom to
Yeah,
speak, and I also have the freedom to be quiet. But here's the thing: it doesn't matter.
I'm a little bit disappointed now.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But I'll save you. What happened? No, because first of all, if you start talking at all about your private life, then it's no longer private.
Yeah, but you are
Okay.
Jerry Springer.
Well, what? I'll give you an example. You had a newspaper here. You had a What was the paper? There was a picture that
Telegraph.
this morning, and it
Yes.
had a picture of me eating an ice cream cone, and the headline, someone translated for me, said something about I was touring what you call the red light district.
Of course.
Okay, there were 20 photographers, reporters, people around with me. We never, ever walked through the red light district.
Why not?
It was, well, here's the point. The point was, that was absolutely untrue, and you put it on the front pages of your paper. Well, if you're going to, if it is well, that happened. That
Yeah,
happened today.
but Mr. Springer, every person who visits Amsterdam go to the Anne Frank house and to the red light district. So don't lie with me, Mr. Springer.
Then there's Bill and Sally.
No, because
Now, 2
you
years
must
ago.
do it. You must join it because they're.
I know, but we didn't. The point is they made an article seem like, oh, there's Jerry Springer doing that again. And the fact was, we weren't there. We weren't there at all. And the reporter was with us, so the reporter knew. In other words, it was purposely fabricated. Now, a couple of years ago, we walked through the red light district with cameras, and you know what? The women in the windows were going, hey, Jerry, Jerry. So I'm figuring, this is not a good thing. I got to get out of here.
But I think they recognize you from television.
I would hope so.
But there was all.
Not because I want.
Now, we have a big surprise here. No. Like you know, but because you don't want to talk, because there were a couple of years ago, there was a little bit
Oh, it was
gossip about-
unbelievable.
Yes,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
but there was the reason was Viagra. But you don't want to
forget.
talk. Don't fuck.
I'll
don't.
simply,
No, what?
I just resent the fact that someone thinks I need Viagra.
No, that was. I was disappointed too when I read that. But hey, Steve, laugh. You might talk about it.
Now, I'm not saying the day won't come when I want to use it, but so far, it's okay.
No, but it was very.
Everything's working.
But it wasn't a publicity stunt when they talk about two women who you visited in a hotel room.
Are those fish always there?
Steve, please. No, you don't want to talk about it. Okay.
You can ask, I just won't answer. But it's
Okay, I think that was a publicity stunt. Because there were two sisters of you.
Makes a better story.
Two colleagues, Dolly Parton and Emmylou Harris.
But then there's
Bill and Sally and
Don't do that.
Jerry
We
Springer.
need
You ask me
high
another-
ratings. We need that.
You ask me another question like that, I'll sing.
Oh no, not at all. I have an award for you.
An award?
Yes, it's a Belgium award. It's from the Humo. Humo is a magazine, a Belgian magazine, very popular in Belgium, and also a little bit in Holland. And yeah, you won the prize for worst program. So this is the.
Thank you so much.
You want to say something to the Belgian people?
Give me the bleep.
Okay, go you gang.
Yeah.
So.
I am honored to receive this award.
It's from Humo. Thank you very much. You must ask who won the medal for the best program.
Who won the medal for the best program, may I ask?
Maybe you can read it here. Here. This is it.
Laat, Leeuw.
It was a
What
big
did I
honor
say?
to have you here. We are out of time now.
You're great.
You're great. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a great present for you because we have an answer to your program, and she's here. She will sing for us. Maybe you can stay for a little while and hear her singing. Ze is hier met haar nieuwe single. Je hoort bij mij Willeke Alberti.